Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another adventure here in Icarus. Today, this will be episode 17. So today I want to do 4 missions. The first mission, it's called Agriculture. I'm just rearranging my pouches in here. So give me just a sec. Apparently I gotta make more of those arrows, but I want to consume the others first. Let's grab some good buffs out of this cupboard in here. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. Yeah. Okay, so time is kind of late, but I think we can pull it off. Okay, let's put that one in there. Let's grab that guy, put the sickle back, and let's start the first mission. The first one should be Agriculture. This one, it ain't that difficult if you're prepared for it. Is this guy. Construct farming equipment, crop plots in a greenhouse. Deposit listed, grown, whatever. Okay, let's go. We gotta get to the, let me make sure that this is my spawn point because I did stuff. Yeah, it's okay. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to sleep in a cave or stuff. So let's grab that, and that most likely is gonna happen. I have the base which I'm gonna use to make the greenhouse. It's made out of glass, ordinary glass, because I didn't want to invest the steel in it. Lazy. I know, it is what it is. Sorry about that. Let's just go that way. It's at the lake. We gotta make some sort of a greenhouse. They give you some equipment in there. I don't remember exactly what equipment it is, and you gotta make a tiny greenhouse with 4 crop plots. You gotta have 4 fertilizer with you, powered water pump. So power water pump. I don't think you gotta water the crop plots, but I might be mistaken. And you gotta deposit, basically it teaches you farming. You gotta deposit in there some, I don't know, carrots, pumpkins, and corn. So I've been growing those. I have them in a pouch. All of them are salted. They should be good for a while. I took a little more than necessary. Let's see how this one goes. We're heading for that Steiner. We should be there in just a second. The next mission is gonna be always in here. We're gonna have to fight some worms and analyze their pincers and stuff. And I believe we should be able to make, with what we found around here, a cave worm knife and stuff. This is the location. What are you giving me? Oh, I thought it was only that. Oh, that's where you gotta, yeah, that's where you gotta deploy the stuff. Oh, you giving me those? Oh, I came with them prepared. I made an extra water pump. What do you think about that? Oh my god, this is one of the good missions to do. I request equipment. Okay, let's grab those. Apparently we got an iron plant, so amazing. I didn't expect that. I completely forgot about it. Okay, let's put down the composter in here. Doesn't matter where we put it. Construct and power water pump. Let's put their water pump in here. Power it. Well, we don't have the sunlight. Yeah, it's kind of late, boy. It doesn't matter. Let's power it. We don't have light in here during the day. We should be up top in there. Better sleep really fast. Let's power that one. Oh, it didn't matter. That one doesn't have power. Correct. Okay, inside greenhouse. So I have in here shack. Let's take that. Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of filled up. Let's put the shack next to us in here. I'm gonna use this shack to sleep in it first. The material that you gotta put inside that thing, well, they have to be grown. Okay, I didn't grab the door because not smart enough. It is what it is. We're gonna close ourselves in here. Let's put that thing in there. Let's grab those sticks and that fiber. We're gonna drop them in there, pretend that it's fine. We're gonna burn for a few seconds. That's my bed. That's my ceiling, believe it or not. It's all made out of glass. I'm gonna sleep in a greenhouse today. Done. I just slept. Amazing. Don't need that. Don't need that wall. Everything is made out of glass. Activate. Deactivate. So we gotta put 4 of these guys. Well, let's put that guy in there. That guy in there. They give you 2. Okay, so you gotta make another 2. What is that animal? I think it's a deer. We fine. So, crop plots inside the greenhouse. 1 out of 4, he said. Let's make this one a door. 3 out of 4, 4 out of 4. Water the crops by connecting to water network using a water container or praying for rain. Well, have you heard this guy? So let's connect that one to the water network. Right in here, he's gonna get it once he's gonna have that thing. Those cannot be connected, of course. But we do have this container here. Sorry. We do have this container here. 6. So, water. Perfect. Fertilize. I have 4 fertilizers on me. Only 1 in each. So fertilize. Left click. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you gotta grow those things, okay? But since I have them on me, I don't think I gotta grow anything. Let's see. I think you gotta have them. Stupid this, stupid that. Grow carrots. Oh, I don't have the seeds. Let's... How should I do this? The faster way is to get back to the home and grab the seeds to grow the stuff. No. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to do this. It just says deposit. So you don't have to grow them. There you go. Those, and that. Yep, done. So you don't need to mess up with that stuff. Okay, good stuff. Let's take out the solar panel. Thank you so much for the solar panel. I'm guessing you can request for a resupply. Well, it's kind of late because the mission's over. But I guess you can request a resupply and get the free water pump. Amazing. And the free solar panel. Yeah. And the tools. Oh my god. This is really good. This is really good. I ain't kidding you. I'm gonna take that one. Well, actually, I'm gonna take all of them. Don't wanna leave crappy here into the bowl. Gonna pick my fire. Most likely, again. Okay, most likely I will not have enough place to put them all. That's what I wanted to say. Give me my beams, please. Why isn't that one stone beam? It's a 99%, that's why. Okay, let's put those 3 in there in that case. Pick that one up, put it down, repair it. 6. Good stuff. Now it's fixed. You can stack. Those are not stacking for some reason. Do they go in there? Yes, no, maybe, perhaps. That one must be damaged just a tiny bit. It is. Okay, let's pick it up. Good stuff. Put it in there. No items, it said. Can we stack the water pumps? No. Okay, good. Let's put that one, the solar panel, that tool. We have wires on the ground? No, we don't. Perfect. Let's grab the composter. It was damaged, wasn't it? It doesn't really matter. Let's put it down, fix it. Nevertheless, I want it to stack with mine. If they will stack. If they don't, and that's it. I have the pouches in there. It will not stack. Okay, good stuff. Throw those, consume all of those. It doesn't really matter. I have 2 of those back home. I don't need it. The hammer goes in there. That tool goes in there. Good stuff. My fire, please. Oh, I have another crop lot in there. Give me my fire. Filled up, filled up. Not so much filled up. Good stuff. Almost over encumbered. We really don't care about that. Anything else left in here? Seed extractor. I don't care about you. That's it. Good. Let's start. Wait a second. Let's start the next mission. The next mission is called Unearthed. Sorry. Gotta go. It's gonna happen in that side or in that side. I don't remember. Let's start it up. So you don't have to come with seeds for this one. Really good. Really, really good. Where is Unearthed? I have no idea. All the way in there. What do you think about it? This one is gonna give us 200 exotics. So it's in there. At the other lake, basically. Okay, let's go at the other lake. Wait. I'm gonna need a crafting bench. I don't think I got it. So in order to, at the end of it, I think so. Just a second. So at the end of it, I'm gonna have to make a cave worm knife and spear, I believe. I don't know. I think they teach too. I have the skill points. This one. So I need an anvil bench. Wow, an anvil bench counts with 40 ingots, so that ain't gonna happen. Wait, time to go back home. I will drop all of the flats, so the water pumps, the stuff. Magic is actually we're gonna need the water pump in there. Not gonna drop it, but gonna drop the rest of the stuff, and I'll see you guys in a second at the other location. So I'm getting close to the second lake. Let's see where that location is. In here. Yeah, in here.
Gear like this eats power. So you're gonna have to find a way to juice it. But I
place scales and poison sacks into the analyzer. Connect to an active energy and water net. Okay, so first things first. You see that fire number 7? I'm just gonna put it in here because we're gonna have a lot of worms popping in here once I connect this stuff. What you wanna do, well, is clean the scenery a little of the tall bushes. Not the tiny one, but the tall fibers in here, they gotta go. Because you're gonna have a bunch of worms coming out of the ground to get you. So you gotta be able to see the things, okay? You don't need guns, you don't need arrows. A knife is more than enough to kill them. You already know. Of course you can use them if you want, but you don't need them. That's what I'm trying to say. This corner as well, I think it should go. I'm just gonna throw everything on the ground. Not interested in harvesting, grabbing resources, nothing. Too bad that the corn is going out, but I really don't care about it. I mean, there's plenty of it on the map, so let's drop everything that doesn't belong in here. Those two, please. I have a shack with because respawn point, and not that we would really need a respawn point, but excuse me, that one. We will need to build that knife, okay? We will need to make it, and in order to make it, I need the crafting stuff. So give me a moment, I'll set up and catch you guys back. You know, I was just thinking, what if I have to put first into the analyzer the thingies, you know? I don't know what I have that ingot on me, it's fine. So what if I have to put into this analyzer the poison sacks and stuff? What do you think about it? That would be really nasty because I don't have those things. No. I hope that's not going to be the case. Let's see. I remember just plugging all of this up and worms just started spawning in here. Just like right about now. And I didn't put my spawn point.
Like a pro.
Spawn point, please.
I gotta admit, I'm impressed.
Spawn point. Okay, he's impressed. But where are the worms? Oh my god, so you better prepare yourself because well I have bad news for myself and for you. You really need to have those scales and stuff with you. That's what I'm saying. Are you sure you don't want to spawn? They don't want to spawn. So what I have to do now is hit the caves. It's a cave in here that has those uglies for sure. Buffs are amazing if you have them. So let's do that. It won't be that difficult because this one here has about 5-6 worms. So we should be able to get the scales and the poison sacks pretty fast. And even if it's not in this one, I think I have 2 more on that cave down below in there. And I think I also have some in that cave in here. I was talking about that one in there. And that one in there-ish as well. But let's go into this one in here and see what it's all about. Maybe we're gonna get lucky. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna get 50 and 15 from only one cave, but we'll try. I didn't collect those until now. I was thinking to collect them just to make cave worm arrows because they're really good. Especially against bosses, but didn't do that. Just die. Give me all of that. So, how many? 3 with 6. Oh. Okay. These guys are spawning in different locations. Maybe. Yeah, we should. Oh, we got exotics. Amazing. Okay, let's get up to here. We're gonna jump on that boy. Okay. What is that? What is that? Silica. Amazing. Need to be up in there and in there. Alright. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. I guess we're gonna grab the exotics as well. When we are here. 24 and 10. Well, we need to hit another cave. It is what it is. Oh, I went to the other cave. That one in there. Only 2 worms, unfortunately. I'm gonna drop everything that we have in here. Oh, we need 50 of those and 15 of those. So let's check this cave, which is right in here somewhere. Maybe we're gonna gotta open it. Maybe we're gonna get lucky with this one. It should have worms inside. I don't know how many, but I guess we're gonna see in a second. I don't think I'm gonna get the 20 skills that I need out of this one, but you never know. Anything is better than nothing, you know. More exotics, amazing.
Gear like this eats power, so you're gonna have to find a way to juice it.
Yeah, it's nighttime and the solar panel got in the shade basically. That's what is going on. That's why Soul is telling us that. Yeah, hi there. Only one. Well, at least we got poison sacks. Hey, it's good. We need more skills, nevertheless. I think we'll go up north, like. If I find another exotic deposit, I'm gonna be over encumbered. Not amazing, but it is what is common. Let me pass. It's you. It was you all along. Okay, good stuff. Let's put. I can sleep in here if I need to. So we need 15 of those, and we need another like 18. Yep, that one is done. of the other stuff. One, there's another cave here, shall we? Let's move in and take a peek. This one looks open at least. Let's see how many worms are inside. Could be one in there. Only one? Yeah, only one. Okay, good spell. Only three. Well, it's gonna be a chore. To get all those kills. Two more caves, one in there, one in there. I don't want to go towards, so I will just move up north. Okay, here we are. I came back with the things. Let's pump them in there. And we should have everything. It is connected. We got the powers.
There's been reports that wildlife don't like
Oh,
technology.
actually, we're gonna need that.
Sure looks that way.
That's why I have that fire here. So this guy I see here. You wanna collect some of the skills and the stuff and just dump them in there from time to time. Don't worry about it. These guys are gonna attack you non-stop. But it's fine, you know, it's going pretty fast. It ain't that much of a problem. If you're getting close to being over encumbered, you can drop them into the fire, or you could put a chest if you want. I've chosen the easy solution, you know, non-costly. It's gonna be over right about now.
But there's one more thing.
Yeah.
They want you to assemble it.
So,
Put it together.
victory,
Can you
spear,
figure it
and
out?
knife. I suggest you unlock the arrows as well. Opening that one. Well, apparently that one is locked behind something else. How comes you're still popping up here? Remnants, I guess. Well, we gotta do sticks augmentation. Basically, the stuff which they tell us to do. It's not amazing. What is amazing is the arrows. It is what it is. So I have in here these things already prepared. Craft a knife. And for the spear, what exactly am I gonna miss? Maybe nothing, but I think I'm gonna miss some skills. Well, I have them in all the fires in here. One fire was not enough for all of this, so apparently I need some attacks. Close that just to be in shelter. Come on. It's stuck. What if I make the spear? Yeah, it continued. Perfect. I got the knife. Let's wait for the spear to be made. Good stuff.
I guess we're done here.
600 bucks
Time to
and
head back to the
200
drop
exotics.
shed.
Easy
Unless you got
money.
other plans.
So the best thing to do with that spear
All right.
is just to test it if you want. You know, it puts poison damage on stuff. But the best thing to do with her is to throw it out. I don't remember how to do that. But yeah, well, you aim. I was able to aim with right click. Apparently not anymore. But what I like to do with it is throw it away, just like the cave worm knife. Bye now. Be happy. Okay, good. So let me pack up things, and I'll see you back at the base because the next mission that we're gonna do is gonna happen into the arc. Okay, so I made it back home. Well, I kind of arranged the stuff in here. Let me see the next stuff. The next stuff is called Advanced Order. Stuff in here. The missions, there's the stuff. And it should be Arctic related. This one, Advanced Order. This is a pain to do. You can call me Master Chef. So, after what you get in here, this Arctic is gonna tell you, Mister, you gotta deposit a lot of cooked food. And in here is gonna tell you, Mister, you gotta deposit guns. Okay? Okay, good. We understand each other. Let's see about guns, because most likely I will not be able to carry everything, and I'm gonna have to put them in the ship. It's 1.5, kind of late. So, In the Arctic, you need 125 of these articles. Now you know why I've been collecting them. So let's just put them into that pouch. We got 125. Okay. Let's drag the pouch in our inventory. Or you can see the weight. Yeah, it ain't amazing. Okay, after that, we need 5 bolt action rifles. So it doesn't matter if they're damaged. 4, 5, 6 stuff in there. And 2 in there. We got the action rifles. Bolt action. 200 rifle rounds. These guys. 50. Incendiary. Those guys. And I have one more spot in there. 120 buckshot shells. So 120 we're gonna put them in there. Okay. That's all for the northern side. For the south side, we need 300 oxide. Right in here. It says in there 300. And then we're gonna need a bunch of quick food. And also those 20. So I'm gonna grab those 20. And we're gonna need, on the way back, after what we finish the mission, we're gonna need to recharge a ship as part of the multiple step process, let's call it. But I think this time I'm gonna grab these solar panels. I'm gonna leave the wind turbines in here. Turbine, as it only one, and keep that one on me. Now, let's take a peek at that cooked food. First, over encounters, it's a thing, so let's come in here. And put the armor stuff, armaments, let's call them up there. Oxide, I'm gonna need it up north. No, I'm gonna need it down south, so it's gonna have to stay on me. Those south, those we're gonna need them for the next mission, so we can leave them in there. Okay, 164 out of 185. Most likely we're gonna have to put the cooked foods in the ship as well, unless this one doesn't calculate in here correctly. Let's see. No, it does calculate correctly, BAG. Okay, good stuff. Very good stuff. That's my ammo and my stuff. Okay. Those are for the mission. Okay, good. So, let's grab pouches. But I don't know, 3, 4 of them? 5? Already over covered with the pouches empty. What do you think about that? We're gonna need like this 80 fruit pies. Those are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put them into our inventory and start putting them in pouches. So 60, 80. That's one part. The other part, 65 veggie pies, is this guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 65. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. 1, 2, 3. We get space in there, and we're gonna need 75 freshwater fillet curry. Is done in here. All of those. So 4 items, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got an empty pouch. Let's leave the empty pouch in here. Let's put everything in the ship because I don't want to crawl into the Arctic. I have 100 kilos extra on me. Well, actually more like 40. But it is what it is. We're gonna call the ship in there. Gonna leave all the pouches inside, and we're gonna see what's what. We're gonna need some recall beacons. I'm not gonna build mine. I'm just gonna request from the workshop. If you don't wanna do that, fine by me. Let's make 4 of them. I'm gonna carry all 4 of me with me because I'm gonna need them in here as well. I'm gonna need them for the other missions, but most importantly, we're going to the Ark. That means it's gonna be a bunch of snow on the ground. If it happens that my ship doesn't come, which could happen, well, I'm gonna need to throw another beacon because most likely I'm not gonna find my actual beacon. Let's see time. 3 o'clock. We can make it. We can make it. I'm telling you, we can make it. We can make it before bedtime. But Arctic, baby. So come in here, grab that with you, and then go. Okay, let's move. If I can recall my ship only one time in here, right in the Arctic at the first location, basically. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And gonna collect all the things needed for the secondary location, because I got a feeling those were not encumbering me. It could be a thing. I don't know. We'll see. For the second, oh my god, for the second mission in here is gonna be Voyager, and that one, in this corner here, we're gonna have to fix a ship, recharge it, put a biofuel can inside, repair some stuff, trust us, and I don't know what else inside of it. But after what you do all of that, they tell you, oh, you gotta retrieve the cargo. And in order to retrieve the cargo, you gotta get into this other Arctic in here and kill a mammoth or something like that, or polar bears, I don't remember what, but you gotta get in there. So I see no point in bringing here a machining bench and the needed materials to repair that stuff. We're just gonna go home, repair the stuff, and then we're gonna come with it in here and with the biofuel when we're gonna bring the cargo, and this ship is gonna charge in the meantime. That's why I took those two solar panels, just to make it faster. Both of the solar panels are drops. I don't care if I lose them. I already have a bunch of solar panels in there on my ship, but on my base, but I would like to keep them. I hope they will not get destroyed. Let's get to the first location in here, call our dropship, and put all that food and the tonics and the oxide inside, because that's the most heavy stuff, basically. Also, when I come out, I would like to recover my two shacks that I left in here with a couple of beacons. I think I can deconstruct those beacons for materials. I'm not certain, but I will surely try it. This is kind of wide in here. Okay, here we are. We got a kitty to the right. I'll try not to interact with them because we're kind of tight with the time. It should drop. It was more like here-ish. Yep, it's coming. I don't want to play with that.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You got this.
So, dropship. Try and watch where this beacon ends, right under you, because if the ship doesn't come, you can collect him from the ground in there. Apparently our ship will come now, especially that is not on the drop pad, landing pad back home. 80 fruit pies, 65 veggie pies, 75 fresh water flakery, 20 health recovery tonic, and 300 oxide. That's why they demanded the first location. All that food is salted as well, so it will not spoil. As soon as it was cooked and I cooked it with the Culinex backpack, I salted all of it, so it shouldn't get spoiled. Let's just grab all of those pouches in our pockets and drop everything in there. Okay, open up please. Let me access you, thank you. So those foods, that's about it. Okay, good stuff. Over in camera, we know that. Open, Q, put foods, open, Q, put foods, Q, put more foods, empty, open. You see, some of these guys are spoiling pretty fast in here, so you gotta hurry it up. I guess you can run from the base until here without an issue as well, but oops, don't want to risk it. No. Give me my oxide and the other oxide and those two, and it should be done.
Right.
It is done.
I think you're good.
Good. So I don't want to carry those empty pouches with me. Let's see if I can carry. Well, that one's kind of close. Well, I must carry that one with me. Can I carry all of that? I'm over encumbered by 9 kilos. I think it's exactly those solar panels, isn't it? Yeah. Well, those solar panels will have to be put in there. So tell you what. Gonna leave. How much is that? 0.5 kilos. How much is that? 3 kilos. Let's try and leave all of those behind. 183.6. So I left the recall beacons, the tools, that, and everything else. Good. We're golden. Let's move. Candy incoming. Gotta get to the next location. Drop all the needed stuff for the munition order, and then we're gonna get in there and start the Voyager mission. I'll see you at the next location. I think we're getting close. Yep, this is it. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't estimate it properly, and it's gonna be nighttime, but it's what it is now. Let's see.
All you gotta do now is get
Arctic
that stuff
Belt.
back to orbit.
That those stack, this is not amazing. So I need 200 bullets. I need 50 of those, and I need 120 of those. So 100, I think 20. Yeah, I don't want them to stack with my ammo.
Okay, that's everything.
That's it.
You're good to go.
I'm good to go. It's kind of late. We have 650 bucks.
You done everything
Let's
they
start
asked.
Voyager, even though it's dark.
Senator
I really
are
don't care
gonna be
about
happy
it.
with you, which is good.
Where's Voyager?
Goes a long way with them.
Nightfall. Voyager. Right in here. This one.
The ACS have
Begin.
the ACS.
So the mission goes like this. You gotta go to the ship. You gotta clean the area because you're gonna have a lot of wolves in there. Maybe some kitties as well. I don't know. Depends on your luck. And on the spawn, I guess. After that, you're gonna have to repair 2 stuff from inside thrusters. I don't know exactly what. Also, you're gonna have to provide a filled biofuel for the launch. You're gonna have to charge the ship, so you need the electricity. Of course, being nighttime in here, no electricity for us. It is what it is. I'm gonna put those solar panels nevertheless, because as soon as I'm getting home, I'm gonna get to bed, sleep. So early into the morning, maybe it will start charging. Maybe, I don't know. And we have to go into the other Arctic, kill a mammoth, a polar bear, bust something in there, grab the cargo from some buddies, and then return the cargo in here. So no matter what you do, you're gonna have to move between the 2 Arctics. Since the road passes right by our house, we're gonna do the right thing, make a pit stop in here, in there. No point in getting all the way into the other Arctic, or no point, better said, coming in here with the machine bench and with the needed materials just to repair that thingy. Because guess what? We're still gonna have to go into the other Arctic and pass by our home. So yeah, that's the way it is. Let's get to the crash zone and see what exactly do we have in there. So I see the smoke just about everywhere. I think the ship is right in here. Be ready to eliminate all threats. This is the ship. And you're gonna have a bunch of stuff. A bunch. So, nothing inside. Amazing. Okay, let's put those solar panels up. Maybe it's gonna matter first thing in the morning. So we're gonna have to charge the ship anyway. Let's put them. Yeah. It's a bunch of them. I ain't kidding you. And they keep on spawning. That's the worst thing ever. Okay. So let's take this and drop it in here, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna have light in here in the morning or not, but I'm gonna put the solar panels in here. And this ship will charge up. We gotta inspect it first, so let's press E on it. Oh, we got the salvage now. Perfect. And now you see all that stuff that we got in there. Yeah, it's a bunch. So it's already connected. I don't think those things will attack my solar panels, but I don't want to take any chances. If I'm not in the rear here, they will not bother them, even if they spawn, which I highly doubt. So let's make our way back to the home base, back to the base, and repair that stuff after what we sleep for the night. So I just made it back home. Let's get in bed because I want to make it daytime as soon as possible and not get stuck on the stairs. Let's see if at around 9-10 is gonna start charging in here. I'm looking. I don't think that's a thing, but it is honest. I stopped and grabbed the shacks that I had in there. I think we can leave those empty pouches in here. No need for them. Let's see what does it take to repair that. This is machine bench. I don't have a bunch of stuff in there, but let's see. So they should be somewhere in here. That one. Damage. No, nothing. Thruster. I need 10 titanium ingots. Not an issue. Put them in there. Craftable. That one is done. One of them. The thrusters. And the guidance. Guidance. No, it doesn't work like that. Damage guidance system. Let's select system. No. Damage. Oh my god. So, how do you burn that? Damage guidance system part. Guess quest items here, mission items. Yeah, that's the one. No, that's another mission. This one. No, that one maybe navigation repair. Thruster navigation, maybe that one. I don't know. Five electronics, because it is that one. You know why? Because it says that I have the damage guidance part system, whatever. So let's make 5 of those. Okay, let's repair that thingy. And it's gonna be done. Good stuff. So we're gonna need those two. We're also gonna need biofuel can. Apparently it's not charging yet. That one is filled up. It's at 100%. Perfect. But before going in there, I think, yeah, let's leave them in the fab because we're gonna pass by here when we're coming back. Let's, oh, need that one on me, honestly. In this other side, I don't want to have too much stuff on me. Let's go into the other arc now and kill that boss in there and grab the cargo. It's still not charging. It might be that I gotta be in that biome for it to start charging, or yeah, I think that's it. Or maybe the sun is not on those panels yet. It's only 8 in the morning. It might be that one. Let me get to the next location and I'll bring you guys back when I'm gonna be in there. So I seem to remember the pile of bones being exactly against the wall in there. And I don't know, we have a bear or something here spawning for us, especially with this occasion, you know. Idea is that there were times when I did this mission that I had to fight two bears. One which is normally in there, which is gonna get aggro, and the special bear which is gonna spawn perish, I seem to remember. Especially for this occasion. Try to stay away from those uglies. Don't want them in here. No need for them. So apparently in there is the creature. The bones should be around there-ish somewhere. But I'm not seeing the creature. Oh, I see the pile of bones. Let's put this rifle. It's loaded. This one will be loaded. See a bear in there? I don't think it's him. We gotta fight. Oh, I'm not seeing any bear. Oh my god. Oh shit, that scared me so bad. You cannot even imagine. Okay, let's get a little distance in here. Blanco is scared the crap out of me. I'm gonna kill you with arrows for that. You're tethered, huh? Go back. Don't forget to keep the arrows on you. Arrows are silent, so you may want to use them. They will not attract the other guy's attention. Oh my god, that scared me up so bad. I wish you would have seen my face. 14 arrows coming back to me. Give me that one as well because I feel like I need it now. Okay, let's collect the cargo. Before we were unable to interact with this thing. Now we are able. Guess what? Yep. Oh, that's beautiful. That's all you gotta do here. Now just run from these morons in here and be on your way. Those are not wolves. Why do I have wolves in here? Pack wolves. Are you serious? Do we have a den in here? Oh yeah, we got a den in there. So I passed right by the den, but I didn't even notice. Well, it's fine. They will get aggro on something else, and they're gonna kill stuff in here. If I ever need to kill the wolf boss, I guess I could come in here and play with him. For the time being, not interested in that. We got a mission to do. Hey, look into the left side. The electrical charge is going up. We are at 3%. It's gonna take a million years for sure. But apparently it's working. So life is beautiful. I'll see you guys back home. So apparently that charge, it's at 5%. It's going kind of slow. I'm afraid we're gonna have to wait a tiny bit into the Arctic, you know. So how about we just waiting here? It's at 6%, you know. It's gonna take a million years to charge you up. But then again, I don't know, maybe if we are in there, it's gonna charge faster. Maybe those solar panels are not in the light. But I believe that that's the way it goes. Low, you know. So even if you put everything back, it's still gonna go super slow. But I think I should go anyway. No. So we gotta put all of that stuff inside. What else? Well, that's about it. Nothing else. Let me see if I have a cave. Well, it's that big cave which goes in there. We could put a shelter in there. I'm afraid we're gonna have a storm, you know. Most likely, we're gonna have a storm. And by the looks of it, if you look up top in here, it ain't gonna be fun. That's not the fun storm. Okay. So I don't know if I should go in there or just wait for that thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. So I'm gonna wait for that thing to get charged to 100%. Basically AFK, you know. And afterwards, I'm gonna make my way in there, but not yet. Was it's doing titaniums? Yep. So I guess I'll see you guys when that one is charged. Okay, so I just had the storm here. It's 2.5, and the berries started not charging. Basically, I think that the sun is over those solar panels. They will have to be moved. But seeing as I leave this character in here, wait for like, I don't know, a few good minutes. Yeah, well, it's not charging as fast as I want it. So I'm gonna do the right thing, get up in here and grab another 2 or 3 more solar panels, because why not, you know? Maybe we can make it charge faster. I don't know exactly how much power it needs, but I'm gonna steal 3 more solar panels. I think not all my drills work, so we should be fine with this. I don't know. Where are you? All right. In there? Bye now. Okay, good stuff. So let's get in there. See exactly what's the deal with those solar panels. Most likely they're in the shades right now. And try and make it happen the right way. You know, we're gonna put the rest of the materials and that biofuel can in there and try to make things work as fast as possible. I'll meet you guys back at the ship. Yeah, apparently all that shelf in there, it's in the shade, so we're gonna have to move that solar panel for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring them in here just to be away from the ship and from all the spawns. So let's grab that thing already. We're gonna have to kill the monsters, those monsters. Drop that, and that. More monsters, yes. That guy. That guy. Okay, let's grab our solar panels out of this place. 2 of them, and it's only 70%. Amazing. I think this time I'm gonna leave this wires in here. I don't want to stay in this place more than I have to. You can move them in there, but later it's gonna be nest in there as well. Do I have the wire? I do. It's hard to see anything in this place. Let's just get out of that general area and get up in here, like. Okay, I'm not seeing stuff. Put solar panels, please. Okay. I don't see the connection in there. 3, 4, 5. Do we have 5? We have 5. Recharging with 30,000. Barely going into the storage. 18 millions. Oh my god. But check this one out. It's charging only with 2,500 per minute. So one solar panel is enough. You don't need 5. I was thinking that it's gonna go faster, but no. That's the rate at which it charges. 2,500. But even so, well, until 80 millions is gonna be a lot of time. Let me tell you that. It's gonna be a lot of time. And what I don't like, if you look at the weather up in there, wow, it ain't gonna be pretty. Let me tell you that. So I think I'm gonna take these panels, put them in my pockets. It's close to nighttime. I'm pretty certain I'm gonna have in here light during the day. And I don't want to spend the night in the dark. Everything is ready. All but the charge. Okay. Once that charge is at 100%, we can push a button and launch that ship into space. I'm gonna pass by my ship in here, grab a recall beacon and stuff, and call it back to the base. But I'm not gonna stay here in the Arctic for that stupid storm to kill me here, because it is going to kill me. I don't have a shack, I don't have anything. So even if I have to run in here again, it doesn't bother me. It's better to be in my base during those storms than to be in here. So I guess I'll catch you guys back when that electrical charge is complete. 80 millions, whatever stuff magic is. And we are ready to launch the ship. Apparently I'm gonna have time to cook a meal for 28 people until that one is gonna happen. It is what it is. Well, we're back. It's finally charged. All that remains, I think, is to go in there and trigger the launch. Of course, I'm gonna have another pack of animals in there, but I don't think it's gonna be that difficult. I gotta tell you, these devs of ours in here, they don't respect your time. Not at all. So, it took 6 in-game days, I think, or at least 5, to charge that Majigi, okay? 5. So, I extracted some exotics, I collected all the drills, I'd made some more ingots, some more electronics, oh my god, it was so long! It was so long! Why does it have to be so long, mister? And when I think at the next episode, when it's gonna be half of it walking simulator, yeah, I just wanna quit. No, I just wanna quit. Really. So, I think that after what we finish with all the missions in here on Olympus, this beginner guide will be over. I really think that. No point in we're doing the same stuff in the other side because it ain't gonna be a beginner guide. I'm already level something like 72, 73. So no point because not a beginner anymore. Just redo everything that I did in here. Just to make the missions in there? No, no way. But I have an idea. That I'm gonna tell you all about it in the new series, basically in the last episode that we're gonna do in this beginner playthrough, full Majiki, with all the missions. When we're gonna finish this guy, I'm gonna tell you all about it. It's gonna be quite fun, quite interesting, kind of a rush, let's call it. Either way, anywho, we're getting to a different location now. Far away. Okay, good stuff. Let me get to that ship and catch you guys back. Well, here we are. I don't see any animals, but that doesn't mean they're not in here. Let's just collect that solar panel. We'll pretend that we collected all the wires and we deleted them. Let's come in here and press the button, I guess, because I don't see any wolves, any stuff. It's just amazing the way it is. Launch. 650 bucks and 200 exotics in my left pocket. What do you think about that? Excepting for the waiting time, it ain't too much of a hassle, okay? Yeah, you gotta come in here, you gotta get into the other Arctic, you gotta get the cargo, you gotta bring the cargo, you gotta repair the stuff, you gotta walk a million miles, but it ain't difficult at all, and it doesn't require a bunch of materials. The only thing that you gotta be careful with in this mission is the time needed for recharge, because 18 million power, and it only recharges with 2,000 and a half, so 5-6 in game days, so make sure you have a lot of stuff to do in the meantime. Because, or you could just let your character in there, just like I did for a couple of days, and that's it. My god, I should have went through there. The rest of the time, told you, I cooked a bunch of stuff, I smelted, I emptied the drills, I found an exotic node and I extracted all 246. Really good, really good. And well, I kept myself busy. As you can well see right now, I have 12 blueprint points and I did unlock some other stuff in the meantime. Either way, anywho, I think this episode is gonna be long enough, so let's leave it in here. Thank you guys so much for being here for watching this. If you like it, don't forget, drop a like on the video, it really helps a bunch. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and if you want to see some more, alerted and all the bells and the jingles and the majigis pressed in there. If by any chance you want to support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator and the channel at the same time, Take a peek at those memberships. Less than a coffee per month, baby. Less than a coffee. I ain't kidding you, just take a peek at them. Thank you. I'll see you into the next one. Bye now.